Encrypting important company data is easy with synchronized encryption. On a Mac, your IT administrator could have configured a policy to encrypt everything everywhere, or they may have created a different policy that only encrypts data if it is created inside a specific folder. They could choose to encrypt your desktop, downloads, movies, pictures, or indeed any other folder. In these videos examples, your IT administrator has selected to encrypt only the files created in a folder called Encrypted inside the Documents folder. This is the only location where data will be created in an encrypted state. You can simply go about your daily tasks. You can create Word documents, PowerPoint slides in the very same manner that you have always done in the past. Let's have a look at creating a simple Word document as an example. Simply open Microsoft Word, create the new document and enter the appropriate information inside the document, then press Save, and then save it explicitly into that Documents folder and the encrypted folder inside that. Give it a name and you're done. This is no different to the way that you've created documents before, but what you'll notice is that the file was automatically encrypted even though you've done nothing different. And you can see that by the little green padlock icon. It's a visual indication to know that the file is encrypted. How do you open it? Same as before, simply double click on the file and it will open the file successfully in Microsoft Word. It's no different. You can keep editing and viewing documents in exactly the same manner that you've done before. There is another way to tell if a file is encrypted. Simply select the file and then click on the SafeGuard icon on the menu bar. You will see some light grey text informing you that the file is indeed encrypted and it can be successfully opened by a trusted application. The encryption of a file is persistent, meaning that if you copy or move it to any other location, it will remain encrypted. You could copy it to the desktop, you could copy it to any other folder, and it will remain in its encrypted state. Let's copy a file to the desktop and see what happens. Once we copy the file, we can select it, then view its encryption state, and indeed you will see some light grey text informing you that the file is indeed encrypted. However, it cannot be opened because it's not inside that secure folder. Remember that the secure folder that your administrator set was the encrypted folder inside the Documents folder. Copying a file to a USB stick has the same results, or it could be a network drive. The results will always remain the same, that the file remains encrypted, and you can always see that by the green padlock icon or selecting to see the encryption state. Now, encrypted content is only created if you save it directly into an encrypted folder. But what if you create it and save it new in another location? Well, let's save it on the desktop and see what happens. Because the desktop was not specified as a location where you should create encrypted data, it will not encrypt that newly created file that you've just saved from Microsoft Word. And you can again see that by looking at the encryption state of the file from the SafeGuard icon on the menu bar. Another concept of synchronized encryption is the ability for your administrator to define what types of applications can access encrypted data. For the purpose of this demonstration, let's assume that your administrator has stated that TextEdit is not a trusted application in order to view data. So if you now open the file with TextEdit, you can indeed open the file, but you'll see some information and some text to say that the file is encrypted. This doesn't look like the Word document that you just created. However, Microsoft Word is a trusted application and can access encrypted data. That's why if you double click on the file, the very same file, it will open Microsoft Word and you will see the Word document exactly as you last edited it. This is the difference between an application that's trusted to access encrypted data and one that isn't, even though this happens to be the very same file.